You're listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. Now, the largest new media platform on the web and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Keith. Johnson.
From the AfterBuzz Studios in Los Angeles, California, and streaming live on Ustream, this is AfterBuzz TV for Pretty Little Liars. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest Pretty Little Liars news and gossip. If you'd like to buzz in on tonight's show, you can buzz us at 424-256-1729. That's 424-256-1729. And now, picking up where the show leaves off and the buzz continues, it's AfterBuzz TV for Pretty Little Liars!
Yeah! Excitement.
So much excitement. I mean, the excitement is merited because tonight's episode was pretty baller.
It was awesome.
It was. Loved it.
I liked it.
There were tears. There
You
were chills.
liked it.
I loved it.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, sorry, were you
That's
looking for a bigger adjective there? Okay, yes, I loved it.
Good.
But quickly, let's go ahead and welcome everybody to AfterBuzz TV. I'm your host for tonight, Deidre Behar. I'm joined by a fabulous group of people. Some you may recognize, but we do have a newbie. So let's go ahead and introduce everybody. The gorgeous, glowing brunette goddess herself, Jocelyn Davis.
Thanks. I also have to interrupt you quickly to let our viewers know that I am sitting next to
Oh, stop.
the AfterBuzz host of the month. One of 3, but my personal queen, Deidre.
Congrats. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Sorry, I had to do that.
Yes. I think I only got it because my show is so freaking fabulous because of the people that I sit with every
You're
week.
too kind.
So,
Way too kind.
no, but seriously, thanks Maria, thanks Kevin, thanks Jesse, thanks Phil. It means a lot to me.
Well deserved.
Thank
Yes.
you. Jocelyn, over at the Teen Choice Awards at the over the weekend, caught up with most of the cast.
Yeah. I think, let's see. Well, 3 of the girls actually on the show.
You didn't see the boys.
No, but I heard that you did.
I did, which is interesting because I didn't talk to any of the girls. So I'm glad that
I'm glad we
balanced
have it all.
out.
Yeah, we have it all covered.
Okay, fantastic. So,
Kind of jealous of you.
well, I'm kind of jealous of you because Lucy Hale's outfit was to die for. Wish I could have seen
Can't
that
even
little
talk
gem in
about it.
person.
Yeah.
Did you guys see it?
No.
And her ombre nails.
You
I
showed
saw
me a
she did
picture.
that.
Yeah.
Her shoes did not have heels.
That was
They were
crazy.
flat?
No, they were
was
like a stilt or something.
Like there's like
No heel.
Yeah, no heel. It was just.
Oh, one of those. I know
Yeah.
what you're talking about.
Unbelievable.
Okay. Well,
We'll have
I'm
to
not
discuss it.
fashionable enough to know what that is. That sounds like a weird moon shoe.
Was it
It's a
the one
heelless
where
heel.
it's like the platform and it's really chunky, but then it just goes like that.
Yeah,
and there's
like
no
heel.
heel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, she's so fashion forward.
She
Her
is.
dress
She
was
looks great.
I would give so much money to have that dress.
And I as well. The
Probably
back
would have to.
cutouts, the neck
Sheer
cutouts.
all the way down the back.
So
she must
great.
have had some sort of coverage situation going on back there, but
I
it was
hope not.
adorable.
She gets a 10 for
Oh, most
her outfit
definitely.
at the Teen Choice Awards. So I talked to the boys, Jocelyn talked to the girls. We're going to go ahead and dish some pretty fun exclusive stuff for you guys later in the news and gossip section of the show. But I want to introduce my fabulous people sitting here.
Continuing.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Harry Potter.
Henry made it to the studio.
He decided to join us for the evening. I mean, are those new? Because you've never worn those glasses before.
I've had them, but I haven't worn them in the studio.
You were waiting for the right moment to
Yes.
let them out of
And
their
this is it.
cage.
Yes, I went to my eye doctor today, and she asked me if I was wearing my new prescription, and I was like, no.
So you had a fun
now I
day. You had a
am.
fun day at the ophthalmologist.
Yes, optometrist.
Yeah,
Same thing.
Yes.
same difference.
We all know the same thing. And then my little lady in pink over here, Sydney DeBear,
What up?
little firecracker.
Always.
Always looking fantastic. We got her tires changed today. That was fun.
Oh, and by
Ooh.
fun, we
It was
mean
horrendous.
Horrendous. Really, Tire Man? $1,000?
Oh,
We were just
horrible.
discussing. Okay, you go to Saks and you spend a lot of money on shoes. You at least get cool shoes for a while.
You're excited about it.
Okay.
I left having nothing to show for it.
Nothing.
Except for my life. Because apparently I was writing on the metal of my
It's horrible.
Right.
Oh,
So
God.
whatever.
exciting day we had.
It was.
And then, of course, the newbie of the evening, ladies and gentlemen, Stephanie Chapluck, a personal friend of mine from college,
Yay.
and a Theta.
And
We're all Thetas here.
yes.
Yes.
Not me.
Yes, you are.
You're an honorary theta.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Yes,
I'll
yes.
take
You
it.
would be the sweetheart of our sorority.
Oh.
Yes, I like that.
And you know what that gets you?
No.
A lot of sweet privileges. Okay? You come to all the dances. You get to
Free
wear
food.
a sweatshirt. Free food is always a great
Free food is
incentive.
awesome.
Yes.
Oh,
always.
most definitely.
Yeah, you had me at free
Sign
food.
me up. I'm there.
I'm in. I think that's why I joined. I'm like free lunch every day.
So hungry.
At the
Where do
house.
I sign? Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, Stephanie is a huge Pretty Little Liars and a huge AfterBuzz fan. So I figured it was only appropriate that we invite you to be on the panel at least once this season.
I feel so lucky.
Yeah. I'm
I
ready
wanted
to have
to
your
be here.
commentary. I know you love JD just as much as we love JD.
Who doesn't?
And I believe my love was taken to another notch today.
You put it so eloquently when you called it Angel Face. That's what he is.
Except for when he looks super demonic, but
In
But
that one
in a
yes.
in a very angel-y way, though. You have to
He's
admit.
gonna
Festive.
kill you and wear your skin.
demonic in an angely way.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
He's not the first person that I've deemed an angel face, but he's at the top.
Okay.
I'm gonna say he's angel number 1 to me.
Okay, well we've only got so this was episode 9, so we've only got 3 episodes left, 2 episodes in a season, well a mid-season finale.
Right.
I've contacted JD's peeps trying to get him on this show. They haven't responded to me yet, but just for the viewers out there, Tyler Blackburn will be on this show before
Saw
the
you
season
tweeted
ends.
that.
Spoke to his
Awesome.
publicist today. Actually
Shut
spoke.
your face.
He's gonna have a meltdown.
Yeah, I know you're gonna have.
I'm gonna die.
He's gonna go into anaphylactic shock. Okay. No, but he did say the Teen Choice Awards because I introduced myself and I was like, oh, I do a little Pretty Little Liars after show. He goes, I know all about it. I want to be on it. And then Keegan Allen's standing next to him and he goes, shut up. I want to do it too. I was like, look, there's room for both of you in this place. Okay.
We have
Love it.
extra chairs.
We
I'm
have
not-
extra chairs.
no.
There's room for
God.
Caleb or Tyler Blackburn to be
Caleb
sitting right
Tyler,
here.
Caleb Tyler.
Same thing.
Saw you tweeted that, got very excited.
It's something to
And
be
then
excited
now-
about.
I mean, they could be sitting.
Potentially.
Right
yes.
here.
Yes. And then just
I could potentially be doing this while the show is
Weird.
Just a little bit of
Caress.
TikTok.
A little caress.
David's just gonna be like
I'm not gonna say anything.
staring at him the whole time.
He's not going to speak the whole
I'm
show.
not gonna say a word.
They're
He's
like,
a
who's
really
that
nice
guy?
guy.
We're like, oh, we just put him here. We needed an extra person.
Just hang out.
We just put a
Don't really
zombie
do
next
anything
to
here.
us.
And then just speaking of hotties, the really nice people.
Speaking of hotties.
I'm sorry that was my
Segue.
segue.
Good segue.
Potty alert. Remember? We need to get that. Potty alert.
I was talking to Julian Morris, who plays Ren. I was speaking to his manager earlier. He's leaving for the UK tomorrow for a month to film a movie, but
For him.
he
What
is so
movie?
dedicated. Something
wanna
new
watch
he's
it.
working
Something
on. Yeah.
UK-ish.
If,
I'm going to watch
Something
it.
English.
something English.
Something for the
Something
BBC
a little bit along
America.
the English
I
side.
love the British.
Yeah.
Huge fan.
Rupert Grint, I know, is your ultimate. So
If you're watching for some reason, this girl.
I'll have you know, Rupert Grint is a very dedicated AfterBuzz viewer.
I mean, who would it be?
I mean, who wouldn't be, right?
Sorry, who's Rupert?
Ron Weasley?
The Weave.
Are you not a Harry Potter fan?
I mean, I was,
redhead.
but I'm sorry, I've moved on.
To JD.
Moved
to
on.
To bigger and hotter things.
To
I
JD,
didn't mean
okay.
to. I forgot when like the third movie came out,
The
and then I just kept forgetting.
The third was when we were like in 8th grade. So you're a little behind the ball.
on DVD.
Well, I loved the first 2, and then I'm not joking, I forgot.
I will loan them to you.
Okay. Want to have a marathon?
Sure.
Okay.
Done.
Right. While they're having their Harry Potter marathon, Julian Morris will be phoning in at some point. He's
Excellent.
going to be in the UK, and his manager and I were like crunching the hours earlier. Like, okay, if it's 9 p.m. in California, in Los Angeles, it's going to be, what time is it going to be in England? But he said, doesn't matter. He's going to call in at some point because he obviously can't be a guest. He'll be in England.
That is so cool.
We have a lot of exciting things to look
Fun.
forward to.
None of the girls, only boys.
Yeah, the girls, I just think they're the stars of the show. I think they have a lot going on. They're busy. Ashley Benson obviously was doing like a press appearance in New York earlier, and Lucy Hale. What is she up to? She's got all.
Well, she has that Cinderella story movie, which is going to be coming out. It's an ABC Family original movie. And I don't know what else she's working on. I know that they're still working on Pretty Little Liars, I think, because the girls both said they had early call times on Monday, unless they were working on other stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I just think they're all busy and they're huge stars at this point.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we can try to wrangle them at some point.
Yeah.
Because that would be
fun.
fantastic.
Or get
Yes.
a tweet or something.
I mean, they
An
haven't
exclusive.
they haven't responded to any of my tweets. Which makes me a little disappointed.
Did you
Just
feel
say
like
that.
I've been
Twitter
I've been
bomb them?
harassing them for weeks now and nothing.
I have been relentlessly harassing via my Twitter. You would know that if you followed me. Her name is Deidre.
Oh yes, I follow you.
You don't
religiously.
have a Twitter, so don't even
fake
play with
it.
us.
You are a
Let me
false
pretend.
identity.
Pretend to be cool.
Yeah,
Aw.
Harry.
I know.
Well,
You're
during
cool in
our
our
during
eyes.
our Harry Potter marathon, I can make you a Twitter. It'll be called
Okay.
at Harry's Glasses.
Okay. Done.
Or at Emily didn't have period cramps. In case you weren't watching
Or
last week, David
Or that.
predicted that
I'm never gonna live it
Emily's
down.
like shoulder, well, it was her ulcer, but when she collapsed in the locker room,
Right.
or in front of her locker, David just thought it was some old period cramps.
It's period cramps.
That's what it
It's
is.
fine.
And he was
You
dead
know,
set on it too. It was like
was.
fact. It wasn't.
Those old
It was
period
fun.
cramps.
Yep. But yeah, let's talk about tonight's episode, episode 9. Picture this. Nice, appropriate title.
name.
That dark room was very symbolic of the evening, of the episode. We started off on a pretty steamy note.
Oh snap! My God.
I mean, is anybody complaining about?
Not
Not
Not at all.
No.
No.
Thanks for
Aria-
asking, though.
Yo, I'm just clarifying. Aria mounting Ezra. Rock off with the best self, Aria. And then suddenly Ezra morphed into JD.
And it was a beautiful morph.
It really was.
My gosh.
It was.
JD. Look at my
JD.
face. I'm just smiling. Love it.
Literally,
I
all
know
of us.
he really gets you every time.
I'm just like,
Yeah.
my gosh.
First of all, he gets hotter every episode.
Yes.
Second of all of us in the viewing room during that entire thing, I looked around and I'm pretty sure it was
Everybody's
all,
like,
it was like a creepy wide-eyed smile on all of
I
our
loved every
faces.
second
Yeah.
of it. P.S. In Jocelyn's interviews on youtube.com/clevertv,
yes.
with all the Pretty Little Liars girls, I love how when you asked Lucy Hale a question,
my gosh.
she didn't refer to him as Jason De Laurentiis. It was simply JD.
Oh yeah.
she?
Got it.
No, not Lucy, Jocelyn.
I was like,
How did she know?
I was asking what was going to happen
watches.
with JD, and then I was like, oh, I should probably say, Jason De Laurentiis.
What did she say to that?
who aren't.
She didn't answer the question right off the bat. She was like, well, what would you pick? Like, she was like, I don't know what to say. She's like, who do you like more? Ezra. She said there's a lot of Ezra fans, obviously, but that, and then she like obviously said, she's like, seriously, I get paid to do this. This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, look at
Best
these
job
guys.
in the world.
Yeah. But she did say fans would be happy after this week, and I think that we are.
I mean, I'm happy, but like you said when we were leaving, there was like no closure.
Yeah,
so
it was
I don't know
kinda
where she
dangling.
stands.
Well, I wanted a little more heat in the kiss. but-
Which with
The
with
real
JD.
kiss?
Right. The real, not the dreamies
Not the
were
dream
okay,
kiss.
but
Pretty
Yeah.
steamy.
but the real kiss, I was like wanting more. She cut it off too early.
She's not
All
available.
that dreaming
Ezra.
you'd think would prepare her.
Yeah.
You'd think like
All
this is
that
my
dreaming.
moment. Let me capitalize, and she
This
just got all awkward and walked away.
Yeah. I kind of wish it was more of like a secret, like.
Oh, like they secretly will rendezvous and hook up on the side.
Yes.
So
but
you're-
but it could be a one-time thing. But I just wanted. He was just like, I have feelings for you.
And I was like,
That's not how it happens in real
like,
life.
creepy. I was like, okay, can we get our story together?
but he does not know that she's seeing someone else. But does
How
he?
does he
I mean,
not
he
know?
probably.
He met. Oh.
He doesn't
doesn't
know.
know.
Only her
Together.
friends know.
Okay, halfway through, my brain told me the truth.
But I mean,
But now he knows she's unavailable.
and if he's
halfway through.
creeping up in her room at night when she's sleeping, chances are he's creeping up.
So wait, that's oh my god, that is true. I didn't even think about that. I thought he might have just taken those pictures like from a distance when he saw her walking. No, he's totes creeping on her when she's
she was
asleep.
Because I thought she was dead at first in those pictures.
I thought it was pictures of Aria.
I did too.
yeah, and I was like, can those please not be his sister's lips that he's
All
Right.
zooming in on?
worshipping. Yeah.
Oh no,
So
Creeper
bizarre.
status.
The episode also we touched a little bit on the Emily Samara bit, which we haven't seen Samara in a few episodes, so it was good to see her back here. They have a good relationship. They have fun poker night. It seemed like they listen to cool techno-y music while they're
like
playing
dance
poker.
jam.
Yeah, power of the techno.
Doing as
Yeah.
lesbians do.
You think they were all?
Yeah, right?
That was lesbian poker.
Lesbian
circle?
night.
Yes, those
Loved
were
it.
those were her friends.
I don't have straight night. I don't know.
When our girlfriends are hanging out, it's straight night.
Oh, okay.
Like ladies' night.
Okay, girls' night.
Yeah.
Girls' night. Okay. You know, A just ruins the moment always. Sends her that awful,
Of course.
incriminating text message, threatening her that if she doesn't hit on the other girl,
Zoe.
You always catch the names.
I have the names.
Didn't give us a last name though.
No, just Zoe.
Just Chanel.
Ambiguous.
Yeah, I was
It
gonna
was
say.
it was spelled like Zoe
We'll put it in.
Deschanel, I
It was.
believe.
Yeah.
Wonder if they took that out of Zoe Deschanel's book because it's usually ZOE.
Yeah, this was
Like
ZOOEY.
No,
right?
this was I think she's ZOOEY, but this was just
one
ZOEY.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now
I'm glad we just scrutinized Zoe Deschanel's
now
name.
that we had a quick business meeting about the spelling of Zoe.
Yeah. So she's threatened that if she doesn't hit on Zoe, she's gonna get her HGH, whatever
I feel
hormone
like-
level test results.
She didn't say
revealed.
hit on. She said give her your number. I feel like there was a better way to
There
have done
totally
She could have
that.
given her number to all of them. Hey,
Right?
let's all exchange
Hey,
numbers.
Let's all be friends. But instead,
And did
she's
she-
like awkwardly like, let me pass you my number.
Yeah.
She's
She's
like,
like,
no
you
one
forgot
else is
something.
around.
Right? I mean,
She should have been like, you forgot something, and then just had a happy face on the piece of paper.
there you go.
Like, hi. Like, just something
That's
really
not
weird.
weird.
Passing
A
notes.
happy face.
Yeah. No.
You know, some slightly creepy, but not her number.
Okay.
Something slightly.
And she could have been like, I was drunk. I don't know.
I was
Oh
drunk.
yeah, they were totally drinking at that poker night.
Chocolate wasted.
Well, that's their problem. Yeah.
No, but I mean, isn't it pretty standard today? Like, oh, hey, Jocelyn,
Yeah.
how's
Let's
it
hang
going?
out.
Or I'll text me your number.
Yeah.
Like, I've never slipped someone my number.
Let's play poker again.
Never.
Yeah, great.
This has been a hoot.
A hoot to boot, Zoe. Let's do it again. Here's my digis. Like, really?
Just like that.
I mean,
That would have
That's
been a
what
way
I
better
would do.
scene. That would have been a way better
Here's my
digis.
digis. I love it. We're right on it. We're totally.
I mean, it's just so sad. Like, this is so bizarre that I had this thought because A terrorizes them every week. But I felt really sympathetic for Emily in this moment because her really A is jeopardizing her relationship, and that's something that she cherishes a lot, along with her swimming. Those are pretty much the only two like consistent things she has other than her girlfriends. And to be put in that position is just so gut wrenching. I felt so bad for her in that moment. Evil A.
But she's done it. She did it to Aria before.
Yeah.
So it's not anything new that we are seeing from A.
No, I just felt bad for Emily.
Yeah.
Her parents ditched her. She's alone at Hannah's house.
None of their parents
Human
care
growth
about that.
hormone.
None of them.
Someone whose parents do care is Spencer's. They finally returned after their elegant
Just
sabbatical.
mom.
Yes.
Just mom.
And by the way, we were discussing this earlier, why did Spencer need her mom to leave the house?
Yeah.
On a
They were like,
Saturday,
"Mom,
be like,
get
I'm
out,
going
get
for a walk. Like, it's not like your mom
Is gonna
And
question
was it
that.
dinner time? Like, what time
It
was
wasn't.
it
It
ever?
was like 4 p.m.
You
and then by the
never
time
know
they
what
got to
time
the
it
shed
is.
next door, it was 10:30 at night.
Yeah.
You know what? I think they might have been setting something up for the next episode with that navy Burberry
Yeah,
coat.
with the jacket. Something with the jacket.
Oh.
Yeah, because
Kind of what I
It
think.
was
They-
very
you-
specific.
you wouldn't just name drop a navy Burberry coat if it didn't have anything
No.
to do with next
Unless-
week, right?
They were like,
or
we're going to
something
find it later.
at some
We'll
point.
find it later.
But the Tory
Yeah.
Burch boots never came back up.
That is
Maybe they're just
true.
name dropping designers.
Yeah. They're like,
Oh,
look,
I
we've got
forgot
money to
about
burn.
They were ordering those boots, those riding boots.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
forgot about that.
Good memory. I totally forgot about that. Do we want to talk about Aria's seduction over at Hollis?
I would
Yes.
not pass it up for
you
anything.
wouldn't
Always.
hate it if we talked about that.
I would not hate that. at
Okay.
all.
So, you guys, Aria is a little fox.
Oh my
He's a
gosh.
minx.
A
Yes.
saucy minx. Did we see this coming? I mean, what do you think?
Totally.
It seemed like a hot day. She was glistening.
She was elegantly
She was all
glowy.
When you
sweaty.
have
was.
those dreams, I think you need to have it play out.
Capitalize on that.
I think
yeah.
it
Even
was
if it's the other
her.
guy.
What's the word? Her guilt of having
Yeah.
the dreams.
Right.
She's
Making it up to
for
him.
Making it up to
And
him.
he kind of calls her out on that, but like doesn't really know that
Yeah.
that's what it is.
He's like,
well,
"Oh,
yeah,
what are you
because
doing?"
hello.
Where
You
why
got
coming
your
on me
hot
so hard?
chica underage girlfriend jumping all over your bones. You got 15 minutes before class.
And that was apparently
I'm ready to
Plenty
go.
of time.
They're
And it's
quick.
like
Sounds
she's,
good.
Yeah, she's always so like, let's Chinese food, like blah blah blah. And then all of a sudden she's like, is it hot in here?
Yeah. Or is it just
She's like coming towards him. I was like, this has to be a dream. She's being very forward.
Well-
it's a little uncomfortable, but slash in a good way.
Yes. I mean, I think it's interesting, David, what you just said, that you thought it was guilt. My impression was that she's trying to psych herself out that she likes Ezra. I think it's both.
I think
it's a
a
mixture.
combo platter. Yeah.
A combo
It's a
platter.
bento box.
A little main dish, a little side item. Yeah. But I did write down this quote, which I would love to read to you.
Please do.
When people show up in your dreams,
Oh, yeah.
it's not because they want something from you. It's because you want something from them.
It's so true.
Emily.
And is that true?
I don't believe
I don't
that.
know.
I seriously, for me, when I dream about something, it's something that happened to me earlier that day or a few days ago, or a person that I ran into, or it always has something where I mean, sometimes it doesn't have anything to do with anything, and I'm in like a fairyland. But
On a unicorn.
most of the time, sometimes I'm seducing Ezra. No, I'm just kidding.
That's what you dream about?
That's what I dream about.
Of course. Yeah.
But most of the time, I feel like I wake up and I'm like, oh, that's so weird. I dreamt about that person, and I haven't seen them in 2 years. I saw that, something like that.
Yeah.
So sometimes it doesn't necessarily mean that much, but it's like it's your brain coming up with it. It has
her
nothing to do with the
case,
other person.
It seems to mean a lot.
Definitely.
Well, yeah.
I think so.
I don't know. Are we making too much of a big deal out of these dreams? Because it seemed like Emily was very concerned. Aria, are
Emily
you
was
still dreaming about
freaking
him? It's
out.
like, hey, a dream doesn't mean it's real.
Well, when you have two in a row, that's kind of like
Indicative
one
of something
is
going
random,
on.
two you
awesome.
sneaky
You're
want to hook up
involved.
with him.
Yeah. You're willing it to happen.
Yeah.
Another topic I would love to discuss right now.
Do it.
Rosewood's resident larceny enthusiast, Mike Montgomery. You guys, he was lethargic. What is going on with him?
Worried about Mike Montgomery. I'm worried about him.
Well, how does the mom
Yeah.
just brush off the fact that the dad's really concerned? Because there's obviously something.
Well, because she needed to get the spoons,
Well,
and that's
I'm
more
sorry.
important.
The spoons for dinner. Which,
Yeah.
What did you say? She's cereal.
She's serving porridge. Yes.
I know. What are they eating with spoons?
Pho. They're eating
Only
pho.
spoons.
Really quick, you guys. We have a caller.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
fun.
Love the callers. Hi, caller. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, I'm Hannah from Tucson.
Hannah from Tucson.
Hey,
What's
Hannah.
up? How you doing?
I know I'm a frequent caller. I just love you
it.
guys.
Oh, thank you. What's up? Did you watch tonight?
What?
Did you watch tonight's episode?
I don't miss any episodes.
Good for you.
Of course.
I was just wondering. I wanted to get your opinion on this. Do you think that Aria is going to tell Ezra about the kiss, or do you think A will?
Uh-oh. That's something we didn't even explore yet.
Yes.
A will force her to.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Yeah.
He'll find a way. He'll, she'll, it will find a
It.
To
way.
dangle it over Aria.
Yes.
And to be honest, I'm a little stressed out now about that.
a little bit.
Now that
it hadn't
it's
crossed
been
my
brought up.
mind.
Oh my God, you guys. Ezra is
are
going to
you
be
guys
crushed.
Are you guys happy that they kissed? Are you Team JG still, or no?
I'm very happy they kissed. Very happy.
and I'm very happy you called him JD. Good job.
Yes.
Good job, Hannah.
We're slowly teaching everyone.
After
Yeah.
you guys started calling him JD, me and all the girls in my sorority started doing the same.
Hopefully
Love
JD is
it.
catching on like wildfire.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I'm particularly very jazzed about the fact that they finally kissed. It was a long time coming. The sexual tension needed to be released. Not happy about how Aria responded. That's just my personal feeling. How did you guys feel?
I'm Ezra. I'm all about Ezra.
Oh, so you're not pleased.
No, not so much. I like me some JD.
Okay. But just not making out with Aria.
Yeah, because I like Ezra. Or I like Ezra, actually. Let's be real.
Let's
Right.
get serious.
Aria, I don't really
She's
need
fine,
you.
but-
Yeah, I feel like that scene was neither here nor there, because it's not like they had like some hot hookup sesh, but it wasn't long enough to actually like enjoy it.
Yes, I agree completely. My little Arizonian goddess.
Yes.
They're just trying to like leave us wanting more is what's happening here.
Yeah. Oh, dangling.
Dangling. Everything is being
Taking it
dangled on
away.
the show and then snatched away. Slapped.
As quickly as it came.
I feel like you're not happy about this.
Me.
Me?
No, David Skiffality.
Me, David.
Oh.
No, I don't. I'm neither here nor there about the kiss. It wasn't like a great kiss
Right.
to have enjoyed it. But,
Agreed.
But now you know it's going to come out. Now that that's been pointed
Right.
out,
Yeah.
it's obvious it's going to.
Completely.
So now I'm upset about it.
Wait, Hannah, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, of course.
What the heck is wrong with Mike Montgomery? Is he on drugs? Is he sedated? Is he depressed?
Same thing to one of my sisters. I thought it was the funniest thing. Like, he went from being an irrelevant character to now being like one of the leads, and I don't even know what's going on with him. Like, I'm not really that interested. He's kind of scary. He's not that hot.
Yeah,
I can really do without him.
You know what's interesting is that I had a thought that maybe he's gay, and David said it out loud. He's like, I think Mike might be gay.
Yeah.
And you think he's just struggling to like.
What do the burglaries have to do with anything?
He's just, trying to find himself, so he's acting out.
Yeah.
In any way that he can.
Well, I do usually like David's theories, so maybe I'll agree with you on that one.
What are your thoughts on Florida?
Yeah. David, tell us what you think about the state of Florida. No, I believe he's from
Florida, but David makes it sound not too fun.
It's not. Never go.
You know what?
There's nothing
I'm
there.
not 100% sure, but one of the nicest people on Twitter, his name is Max. He watches us and tweets us. He's really, really sweet. I believe he's from Florida, so I like Florida because Max is from there.
There is a bright spot.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.
Yep.
Hannah, thanks so much for your call, and thank you so much for tuning in every week. We really appreciate it.
I'm gonna try to get my friends to call too. They love you guys.
Oh yeah!
Oh, yes.
Good night,
Thank
Hannah. Good night.
Good night. Go to sleep now. It's your turn to go to bed.
It's time for bed. We just got this tweet, Deidre.
From Davi Shira.
Period cramps are not appropriate for live viewers.
Davi.
Well, period cramps are a real part of life.
Shout out to Davi. What's up?
Yeah,
Davi.
shout out to Davi. And speaking of Davi, really quick, shout out to the really nice people at Proactive who had Davi and I at the Katy Perry concert over the weekend. We had a really fun time. Love Proactive, love their products, love Katy Perry. Okay.
Etc.
Yes. Davi, period cramps are absolutely an acceptable topic, especially over here at AfterBuzz.
Anything goes.
Anything goes.
We've brought them up for at least a month now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead.
This is like the third episode that we've
I
talked
think
about.
it's fine.
We should start a charity for period cramps.
We could.
Just throwing it out there.
The National Coalition for Women Who Collapse in Front of Their Lockers due to period cramps.
We could raise a lot of money.
Let's do it.
Well, let's get your teacher involved. What was his name?
David.
Was it?
Yes.
Ironically enough.
So this was a liberal school. He doesn't have a last name. Just hey, David, I didn't do my homework.
I don't remember his last name because we called him David.
I'll have you know, over at LMU, we used doctor and professor in front of our teachers.
And I'll have you know at Marymount Manhattan College.
Oh my God, you went to Marymount?
I did.
Oh my God, we went to Loyola Marymount.
I know. We used to be sister schools, but in the 70s, my school seceded.
Okay.
We didn't have doctors.
Because you're elitists who have classes about period cramps.
Exactly.
And we don't.
Went to a theater school. Let's be honest.
And David was a fantastic teacher. He clearly taught you the real behind the scenes of cramps.
Shut up.
Love it.
Okay. There's some tension amongst the AfterBuzz hosts, and we're going to put that to rest.
tension in the ranks.
So much love.
Let's just talk about the end of the episode before we get into our news and gossip. So after JD and Aria kiss, Spencer and Emily break into JD's shed. They found the key from earlier.
Yes.
They break in and they see the creepiness of a couple hundred photos of
Tons of
Aria.
It
photos.
was like 10.
Okay.
Thousands. I was going to go for thousands.
There were 100,000 photos of Aria.
I was about to say hundreds of thousands, and I stopped myself. I was like, let's just keep it at hundreds.
No, there was like 10 photos.
Okay,
Come
so
on.
there was about 8 or 9 photos of Aria. Okay, so there's a good amount of photos of Aria's lips, Aria asleep.
Taylor
Momsen
evil
was
twin.
featured on this episode.
Evil
Okay,
loaded
Zoe.
twin.
Yeah, and the evil Quinn. But yeah, so the girls are like completely freaked out. I think this completely tips them off 100% certain now. JD's got a thing for Aria.
And that he's a creeper.
A stalkerish thing
I
for
mean,
Aria.
yeah, it's more. That's
Who
more than a
takes
thing.
pictures of
Yeah.
people when they're sleeping?
Well, I mean, here he is like turning in
I mean,
Mike
awake,
for
maybe.
breaking in, and he's clearly breaking into Aria's house.
So weird.
Or he has a really long lens.
Yeah, so that's what I was thinking. He doesn't necessarily have to be inside.
Easily.
There's a thing of Zoom, guys.
Yeah, I suppose.
But is she on like the first floor with like her
Second
window
floor.
always open?
Okay, I'm not saying he's not outside her window. I'm just saying he may not be inside.
He may not be like
He's
this.
like lurking
Right.
in a tree.
Okay.
Does he live next door?
No,
No.
he
To
lives next
her?
door to Spencer.
Okay.
I feel like everyone in Rosewood
Oh.
Like,
lives
lives right
Everyone's
next
two
to
very,
steps away
yes.
from
no,
each other.
but
another
JD
phone
and
call.
Spencer are.
We have another phone call? Okay, go ahead and put him through. Hi, caller. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, this is Max from Florida.
Hi, Max.
Oh my God, we've been waiting for you to call. How are you?
I know. Good. How are you?
I'm wonderful, thank you. You are honestly fantastic. I love reading your tweets. You are a little pop culture junkie, and I love reading
Thank
your take on everything. Did you like tonight's episode?
Tonight's episod was really good.
We agree.
It was.
I don't know if you've been
All right, well-
watching, but we absolutely loved it.
Yeah, tonight was like really it got really into things. Like I thought it was pretty good.
Totally. Did you have a favorite moment? Were you stoked on the whole JD and Aria thing?
I really was. I was excited when they kissed. I was like, wow. Like I didn't expect her to like go into it as much as she did, but she really got into that kiss, and then she like suddenly like pulled back, and I was like, whoa.
Yeah, wasn't expecting
I
that.
don't know.
I thought she was going to totally mac on him.
Should we call them Jaria?
Not cute.
Should we coin it
Jaria.
after
Yes.
this TV? Jaria.
Jaria.
Jaria. Mhm.
I
No,
like Jaria
Jaria.
more than Ezria.
No.
Sorry, you're
Sorry.
the minority.
It rolls off the tongue.
Yeah,
You're right.
Jaria.
It does. I'm gonna give you that. Fine,
Now-
your name fits better. You belong together.
Now, Max, did you enjoy Aria's seduction over at the Hollis offices?
I was so surprised. I was like, Aria, where did that come from? Like, what was that?
I know.
Her animal instinct.
Me like it.
Oh, me like it a lot.
I noticed that Aria was wearing the exact same undershirt that Hannah wore when she seduced Caleb.
What?
Oh,
The
look at
wardrobe
you.
department not doing their
special,
job.
like sex shirt.
Yeah,
It's a
I
special
know.
sex shirt they all share.
you know,
Sisterhood of the Traveling Sexy Time.
It's a lace
Yeah,
camisole.
exactly.
you know, for as like risque as like Secret Life can get, and some of the other ABC shows, I know Greek used to get kind of risque. I'm sorry, can Aria not wear a lacy tank top to seduce her boyfriend?
Yeah.
Can she wear a bra? Can she wear something a little more
Well, she-
sassy?
Like a red
She
push-up
was wearing
bra.
a bra for the
Yeah, under her lacy tank.
sexy
yes,
scenes.
I don't do camisoles, okay?
No,
it's
but
go
like
big
the,
or go home.
In
the
the
dream
dreams?
scenes. She was wearing that like purple bra.
Yes, but there was
that
not
was
a-
all such a blur. I didn't even catch that.
I
Okay.
thought it was a
You were too
sports
busy
bra.
focusing on JD.
Yes, and
Okay,
JD's angel
fine.
face.
I'll give that to you.
Max, I have a question. Who's your favorite character on the show?
My favorite character, probably Hannah, because she's just got like a lot going on, and she's just so crazy with her little one-liners. I think she's just hilarious.
Speaking of Hannah,
I'm
one-liners.
not shaving that.
What was that one?
Jean, yes.
In the beginning, she's like, "Tell 212, I'm not shaving that."
Oh,
I was dying.
So funny.
genius. And I loved licking salt off pretzels is not lunch.
Yes.
So
Self.
I mean, it's what I do, but whatever.
the writers
yeah.
love Hannah. They give her the best lines.
Oh my god.
Well,
They really do.
she obviously has good comedic
Comedic
timing.
timing.
She's the one that can pull it
pull
off,
it
kind
off
of.
for sure.
So
Totally. Well,
Okay,
Max.
I have a little theory, like really fast before I
Sure.
go.
yeah.
Well, what if the whole like little dark room that JD has set up in his little shed over there? What if that belongs to the person that Spencer saw going into the second floor of his house?
Oh,
Is that A though?
Oh.
Like it was a setup to set JD up to make them try to, think that he's the killer like they thought Ian was before.
But
I don't
he was
know.
very protective of that shed. He was like,
Because he
"Duh,
had-
don't go in there."
He had Aria stuff, right?
True.
He is creepy on
True.
Aria.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah,
there's
he
there's
no,
something
he definitely is. Get over it.
Who, JD? You think JD is definitely creepy?
Definitely. Hello. Were we
I
watching
find it
the
kind of
same
flattering. We
episode?
choose to ignore the fact that JD might be a murderer / a creepy stalker.
He's going to
Because he's
kill
extremely
her.
good looking.
That's how
'Cause he's
girls
an
think.
angel
We're
face.
like, well, he has an angel face, so it's like not that creepy.
It's not that
if he
bad.
does
Did
that.
you see
Around
he
it.
was in the dark room and it cut away to him after he found the flashlight and it was the red light and he had that creepy smile. And he
The
looked like a
demon face that
pedophile. Like,
apparently-
hello.
But Demon Face looks damn good on JD.
I know it does.
It does. It looks angely, as
Yeah.
I said before.
Angely.
But also, I mean, it did take it to a whole new level when they go back and it's just the elegant flashlight sitting in the center of the room.
Well, that's JD saying, "Bitch, I know you were in here, and I'm gonna find you, whoever you were."
I mean, I got the message loud and clear.
Okay.
I apologize.
you just think that it was really creepy.
But and he had a surveillance camera set up in that room because he obviously took the picture of
Well,
them
did
Well,
he?
someone
take a
did.
picture,
Was that
or
A?
did A
Somebody
take-
took a
This
picture.
is just there's too much.
There's too
God.
much.
that was A's delicate gloved hands developing that photo. So
I know, but he had all the surveillance stuff too. So is he like?
Well, they're trying to make us think it's him, but honestly, that's
It's-
too easy. It's obvious, you know.
Yeah.
Max, do you have any
True.
do you have any theories on who A is at the current time?
Please.
I definitely think that Jenna and Garrett have something to do with A because of their whole like last episode when they were in the car and Jenna was like, "We have to do something about this." Like, I don't know, it just kind of fit, and
Good call.
I don't know, but I definitely think that A has to be someone that has access to where JD put his little photography thing, if it was his. So I don't know.
Right.
I just hate that they put us through this emotional torture.
Yeah.
It's like every episode, I think it's someone new, and well, you got a good piece of gossip about
did.
who Ashley Benson thinks is A.
Crazy.
And there's something that I wrote in my notes because she sort of revealed that she knows who A is, but they always run around to like news outlets saying the producers won't tell us anything. We don't even know who A is. But then she was talking to Jocelyn and
Right.
she made it seem like she totally knew who A was.
Well, because we had heard from, I can't remember who it was, someone behind the scenes on the show that we have seen A. A has been on the show.
Right.
And so I asked Ashley, I'm like, you know, we know that A has been on the show. I'm like, but that could mean it's anybody. It could be someone in the background. And she said, oh no, you've seen A many, many, many times.
But she could just be repeating what she's heard.
Through that.
Or what she's been told.
Right, she's been told. You guys have seen A lot. It's a main person or it's somebody, a supporting character.
So A is Chad Lowe.
Oh.
Chad Lowe.
Oh, Chad
I do
Lowe.
like me some Chad Lowe.
I thought you were such a sweet
I love
Jen.
me
Stern
Annie Lowe.
father.
I love me Annie Lowe.
yeah.
Rob
But I'm
Lowe.
also
Rob Lowe's a
partial
babe.
to. Oh, Rob Lowe is on another level.
He really is. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, Max, we love you. You're the greatest. Thank you so much for finally calling in. We
Yes.
hope you call us again next week.
Max, we love you.
Definitely will. Thank you.
We love
Bye.
you. We love Florida because of you.
Yeah.
Yay.
Good night,
Bye.
Max.
Good night. Love you.
Good night.
Here's a lullaby.
Sweet dreams.
I like that lullaby better, Jesse. I'm sorry. The original, the OG Twinkle Twinkle, made me want to have a conniption.
That was a lullaby
This
for
is-
people on volume.
This will be Sydney's official good night.
Yay, we like it.
Wait, can I bring something else up that really irked me?
Yes, please do.
I like that word, irk.
Is it medically possible
Right.
to get new eyes?
Yes, it is.
This is
I
something
know
we're gonna have to
for a
Google.
fact that it is medically
Okay,
possible.
I Googled and all I found was little mini
Because
telescopes.
It's a cornea transplant.
when you die,
Did you write that up?
before you die,
I
when
wrote
you
that down.
like
Spencer
do
said it.
a
The flap. Okay. The flap.
well, she's getting something different though. I think
Oh.
she's
She's
but
getting
you
her
can
flap replaced.
they're
And can we please
replacing.
not talk about eye
They're
flaps
doing
at
a
the lunch table?
prosthetic cornea.
Okay, but once you're
transplant.
okay, first of all, number one, shout out to mine and Deidre's best friend who is currently in med school, Dr. Lauren Polyakin.
Oh,
Yes.
yay.
And if you're
Chappie's sorority
Lola,
sister as well.
yes.
Yay.
Lola, if you're watching, can I get a 10-4 on the eye transplant?
Yeah, Lauren, can
Ooh.
you
Yeah.
call
You
in
can-
and let us
it's-
know? Call in and let us know.
When you check to be an organ donor, they always ask you if you want to donate your eyes as well.
Okay, but once
if
you're
she got
already
Allie's
blind,
eyes?
like if
That's
you're
what I was
fully
thinking.
blind, legally blind.
No,
you're-
you can have a transplant to get
Full
vision.
eyeball.
Yes.
So then
Why
why
doesn't
doesn't
that
everyone
happen
do
more?
it?
I don't know.
Wait, repeat what
'Cause
you
you
two
have to
just
be a
said.
match.
I want to hear that theory again. Say
That
it
what if it was really creepy and it was Allie's eyes?
That's what I was thinking.
Like,
What if they
it-
have her body
But
stored
she's
somewhere?
been dead for a while.
Maybe they took her. Maybe she was a donor. Maybe her eyes are being preserved.
Maybe they took her down.
Frozen.
Someone told me recently, I know this girl who's going to be a mortician, that they take your eyes out anyway after you die and they have to sew your eyes closed.
Oh. Yeah, I
Oh,
believe
for
it.
when if you have like an open
when you have
casket.
a viewing,
Yeah,
yes.
because otherwise they could.
Otherwise
open.
they stay open.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Like a
Okay.
doll. Like a person.
How's your friend enjoying?
New topic.
Okay, I was just about to ask how your
She's just about to
Juicy.
delve further into it.
I'm
Juicy.
obsessed with macabre culture. How's your friend enjoying mortician school?
Very much.
Okay, well we'll have to have her.
Can she be a guest?
Can she
Very much.
come in and be our expert on Jenna's eye transplant?
I'll ask her.
Okay.
I
Hopefully
will
we'll
talk
get
to
her
her.
soon.
I'll talk to her.
So yeah. Oh, let's just really quickly. Of course, we got to talk about the Hannah Kayla.
Oh my gosh.
You guys, that was the best
Oh,
acting I've ever
heartbreaking.
seen on this
Really?
show.
Yes.
The best
Caleb-
act.
Caleb,
Okay.
Tyler Blackburn killed it.
The critic.
Okay.
Killed it.
You don't think it was good?
I thought it was good. I thought it was really
What do you
good.
think was the best scene since up to this point? Other than
Okay,
that?
no, I think this was a fantastic scene, but I think Tyler Blackburn could have given us a few more tears.
He's a guy, and he's about as masculine as
He
it
gave
gets.
us some
He
tears.
gave us-
Men cry.
And Hannah was precious,
Real men
darling,
cry.
believable. Loved
men
it.
cry.
Loved every second.
Loved
I was
it.
sad. I got a tear.
Did you?
The sweater was perfect
Like
too.
it.
to-
Okay. 'Cause
I was about to cry, but then I
sweater.
thought you guys were going to make fun of me. So
Well,
I didn't.
we would make fun of you anyways.
Yeah,
You
that's
cry in every movie, though. I'm not a
sorry.
crier.
Love and Other Drugs was great, Deidre. Grow a heart.
Oh, that was a fantastic
Never
movie.
saw it.
I
Deidre,
cried in that movie too.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Anyway.
Okay, we're not going to talk about Love and Other Drugs.
No, we won't.
But you guys, why were they having the most emotional goodbye? I thought he was just going to California to visit his mom.
She doesn't think
She-
he's coming back.
yeah.
Have you seen Montecito?
Wait, what?
Direct quote from her.
Yeah.
She's saying
Oprah
once
lives
he
there.
gets it, like, yeah, okay, you're going to visit, but once he gets there, he's going to probably want to stay with his mom, meet his family, like where he is.
Because what is he going to want to do? Like, obviously he likes her, but come back and live in someone else's house again and
True,
do all that.
but here's where I differ on that whole stance. He's not 4 or 8. He's legitimately either 16 or 17. Most kids move out when they're 18 as it is. They either go to college or get a job or do something. I think he would go. It would behoove him to spend a couple weeks with his mom, get to know each other, but move there.
No one's saying that she wants him to live with her anyway either. I just felt really weird about saying that.
English?
It was. I felt really weird about saying that.
He was literally
Little
a
awkward
robot
tense moment?
that
Yes.
was like breaking
I was
down.
like, oh no.
He was like falling asleep.
I mean,
What were you going to say again?
I'm not exactly sure.
Okay. We're going to
No,
pretend you didn't speak.
That, like the
What I'm
mom,
saying-
no one's
yes,
saying the mom.
No one's saying the
is
mom
inviting him.
to live with her. She wants
Okay.
to meet him and like know who he is as a person. But
Yeah, but you can't
like.
You can't like jerk around a kid and
But-
be like, "Oh, I don't want you." Oh, okay,
I don't think you're going to fly him out that day, get him a car, and be like, never mind, I'm over you.
Yeah, that's true. She's putting forth a lot of effort into
Yeah,
this.
like
no
that
one's saying
same
he's
day.
moving there, but
Maybe they were just emotional because this was such an emotional thing to go through together. She was
Yeah.
helping
That
him
too.
along the way. He's lived with her before.
And she does look like Catherine Zeta-Jones,
Right?
as you pointed out, yes.
The mom, they zoomed in on the picture of the mom with her new family, and she
okay,
looks
I
like
thought
Catherine
you meant Hannah. I was
Zeta-Jones.
like,
No.
oh, sweetheart, Catherine Zeta-Jones is a brunette.
No.
well, yeah, all right.
Maybe
right.
she's on the show next week, guest starring.
It would be awesome if Catherine Zeta-Jones was
guest
his
starring
mom
as Caleb's
or
mom.
Cher.
Wait, I'm sorry, say that again. You think?
Cher.
Ooh, do you think it's gonna be Dolly?
I think it's gonna be Dolly Parton.
Dolly.
Oh my God! But Dolly's.
Dolly looks
love
nothing.
Dolly.
She looks nothing like him. But
No.
who knows?
Okay,
maybe-
Dolly can be Hannah's aunt or Samara's mom.
Ooh.
Nice.
You guys are trying to
twist.
work Dolly Parton into the show somehow.
I'm trying to work. I'm trying to work Dolly the sheep into the show. I think she's gonna make a
I forgot
comeback.
about
They
that.
got a tip from who was it? Who said it?
Marlene, right?
Is
Oh,
it
that-
something about
Oh.
There's a
Dolly?
tweet that
And
Marlene.
by we got a tip. Marlene tweeted.
Yeah.
We got an exclusive tip.
A random car pulled up to the
Call it your
AfterBuzz
tip.
studio and threw a piece of paper at us and said Dolly.
And we were like, oh God.
Hello Dolly was there.
Okay.
Wasn't it Hello Dolly?
Yeah. So
Okay.
it could be the musical or whatever.
It could be the musical, it could be the sheep, or it could be Dolly Parton. So hopefully,
There's
it'll
hoping
be-
Dolly Parton.
Hopefully it'll be the sheep, then Dolly Parton, then the play.
the clone.
Deidre has a strong affiliation with Dolly the sheep.
I read an
guess
article
so.
about it in 4th grade and I never forgot it. Okay.
I mean, who
It was
could?
very traumatic when David told me that the sheep died. Okay.
And the second
Sorry.
one.
Yeah. Where's Dolly 3? Breaking my heart, not
don't
making another one.
know.
Okay,
That's
whatever.
the English.
Let's wrap this up.
They're the ones that killed her.
Wait, what?
Was it Florida?
No.
Was it A?
Is it the English?
Be nice to Florida. I love that.
English?
Dolly was
Okay.
in England, right?
I don't know. Dolly was a goddess.
Obviously,
okay?
you did forget your little 4th grade article. Time kids didn't come through for you.
I
did
got
it?
an A on that book report, so back off. Okay, so the episode just ends with A developing the photo of Emily and Spencer inside of the dark room.
The creepy room.
Completely revealing that it was them that left the flashlight. They were the intruders. Do we think this photo is going to wreak havoc and find its way into JD's hands?
Definitely.
Yeah?
I wouldn't be surprised if he already suspects them, and like that's why he went to Aria and like kissed her beforehand, because like they're obviously gonna tell her that he's creeping on her, and so he's like trying to get in good before.
Oh, diffuse
That's
this-
my guess.
That would
But
be
because
wise, yeah.
They've been creeping in his area for a while. I don't think
he's
that's
been
any
suspicious for a
surprise.
while.
True. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very true.
But I mean, I'm sure it'll like
Interesting.
make it official. But I don't know.
Could be plausible.
You never know
Like
with
where
this
your head's
show.
at. Yeah,
you
that's
never
true.
know.
We know every little tidbit always comes back in some way.
Yes.
So we know that's coming back.
I love this scene, by the way, where she closes
She's
the
pushing
door
him
and
out
then-
the door.
Oh, and I'm studying. Then I'm gonna put my book down as
She doesn't care that he's in the window.
yeah.
I don't know. I wish they would balance those amazing acting scenes, the Hannah Caleb. I mean, my biology, my history. Like,
But they,
I don't know what teacher teaches what.
right.
but they're setting up other things. They're trying to make him suspicious that she knows
Likes
something,
him or
yeah,
something.
or she's
Yeah.
nervous about something. They're when they do those little things,
Right. It's
setting
teasing
up something
us.
else.
Right. Okay, cool. So on that note, let's go ahead and take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back with all your Pretty Little Liars news and gossip.
Want to find out what the AfterBuzz is about?
Janice is a drama queen.
This is the divide that is going to carry the series.
Give us a call. 424-256-1729. 424-256-1729.
It's television, and they want it to be as dramatic as possible.
I mean, it's Shakespearean.
You never know what goes on behind closed doors.
Find out why AfterBuzz TV is the #1 source for after-show content.
Now, in the eyes of Jimmy, Nucky is a villain.
424-256-1729. 424-256-1729.
I mean, who would you guys rather hear that from? Your husband or your best friend? The wig will come out.
When the TV show is over, get your AfterBuzz on.
Welcome back to AfterBuzz TV. Let's go ahead and toss it to the booth where DJ Jesse Janity is going to break down all of our news and gossip for tonight.
AfterBuzz TV News.
So Jocelyn and Deidre were both at the Teen Choice Awards over the weekend and had the chance to catch up with the Pretty Little Liars cast. Jocelyn with the ladies and Deidre with the boys.
I got the better end of the bargain. Throwing it out there. Continue.
Well, Jocelyn chatted with Shay Mitchell about the highly anticipated Halloween episode where she revealed that A is going to be doing some pretty crazy things to distract the girls from trying to save someone's life. The girls are also going to be wearing very fun Halloween costumes, and we'll see some flashbacks from the time when Allison was still alive.
Fun.
Ooh. I can't wait to see the costumes.
I love that it's a flashback.
Halloween episode wasn't going to be
It's not until October.
a flashback. Then.
Well, the prequel. But I think maybe
Right.
she was just casually speaking with you, and instead of explaining, oh, it's a prequel, it's not actually a flashback, she probably just maybe.
Yeah, back in time.
Yeah.
Sort of.
All right,
That's
so
exciting.
can't wait
Come
for
at
that.
the grammar
Yeah,
police.
Yeah.
sounds amazing.
Excited. Yeah, go back to Florida, where you belong. Number 2.
So Lucy Hale was having a blast at the TCAs, then revealed she was particularly starstruck by Mark Wahlberg, Taylor Lauder, and Joe Jonas. She also revealed that she's often puzzled by how amazing her job is, going to work with flawless human beings like Ian Harding and Drew Van Acker, but Lucy remained pretty coy about whether she's Team JD or Team Ezra.
like a true media trained professional would. Not give a straight answer.
Jealous.
Ian Harding, come my way. I'll take it.
JD, come my way.
I love them both.
I know
Best
you did.
them in.
You loved JD, or you loved.
I love Ezra too.
You loved his spray painted abs a couple episodes ago.
And I always will.
Okay. Number 3.
So Ashley talked to Jocelyn about who A could possibly be. She confirmed that we've seen A before and even said if you pay close enough attention, you'll see A lot. WTF, who could it be?
These are all my questions that I wrote in here.
Does this mean she knows who A is? Don't they always say in interviews that they have no idea who A is?
This is definitely the first time ever. We've talked to these people a lot.
Yes.
This is the most information about A I've ever gotten, hands down.
A rather groundbreaking interview
This
on your
is
part.
groundbreaking.
A pinnacle in your career, if you will.
Going on the reel.
It's definitely going on the real.
Exclusive.
No, but like, way to like juice that out of her.
Hey,
Was she supposed to say that?
I have no idea, but
Did you
thank
get
you.
her drunk?
A little bit.
Well,
Jocelyn dropped a little something.
She rubbed a little
truth serum.
D87.
HGH all over her.
although Ashley did say that the producers will not tell her who's behind the creepy gloved hands we see periodically.
Yeah.
So Deidre caught up with Keegan Allen and Tyler Blackburn, who walked the red carpet at the Teen Choice Awards together, and dished about when we can see more shirtless scenes. Tyler quickly responded with, quote, "After seeing Keegan shirtless, I'm never doing another shirtless scene." Keegan then quickly replied, quote, "Well, after seeing Drew Van Acker shirtless," implying the guys all have mutual respect for one another's rocking bodies.
I love having Jesse.
Tyler summed it up by saying, quote, "Keegan has an 8-pack, Drew has a 12-pack, and I have like a 2-pack. Keegan then suggested the boys should all go shoot a spa scene in a sauna. Hello, yes, let's do this ASAP, boys.
How do you read that so well?
Yeah.
I was hyperventilating. That would be amazing.
I was like, you guys need to do a shirtless scene together because we only get you separately.
Pool party, something.
And it
A
was
pool party.
completely. I was going to suggest something like that, but it was all Keegan. He was like, let's do a spa scene. The boys go to the spa as a treat for being put through the ringer.
I mean, I'm not against a slip inside scene in the De Laurentiis yard.
No. Love it.
Perhaps one of them slides directly into another weapon. Another piece of evidence that
That got
the dad
really
was then
dirty in
burned.
my head.
Uh-oh. Well, I didn't mean it that way, girl.
And his head. Not just mine.
Moving on.
Keegan also expresses gratitude to the fans for keeping him on the show because they truly run the show. Even though Toby was supposed to be killed off after 6 episodes, the fan constantly tweeting, Facebooking, and writing fan mail kept him alive and going strong.
Wow.
Pretty cool from an actor's standpoint.
Yeah.
I mean, he probably thought he was going to make a little chunk of change. Oh, I'm going to do a 6-episode arc, whatever. Now he's like
He
a
was supposed to be
season
killed
regular.
off?
After 6 episodes.
Whoa.
Wow.
Good job, fans.
Yeah.
Would have been sad if he was gone.
The fans responded.
We've discussed this before too. He went from literally creepy, what's going on, I don't appreciate
now
this,
love
to like
him.
love
Model
him.
boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yes.
America.
Spencer's
Yeah.
freaking boyfriend.
Yeah.
So, okay. Freaking.
Freaking.
So
Next.
Ashley Benson is on the cover of this month's 17 magazine. Aside from a ton of gorgeous photos, flirting advice, style tips, and more, pick up this month's issue of 17 to learn how Ashley originally met her co-star Lucy Hale. Ashley told the magazine, quote, I've known Lucy since I was 15. Our story is really creepy. We met on MySpace.
Oh my God.
Listen to this.
We messaged each other because we had mutual friends and we just started talking every day. And when Lucy told me she was moving to LA, I invited her to my friend's birthday party at Disneyland. We decided to meet there for the first time ever. But I didn't tell my mom that I met her on MySpace, and she didn't tell her mom either. We just clicked, and from that day on, we were best friends.
That had the potential to be extremely
I know.
Craigslist
strange.
killer.
How
Yeah.
funny is that,
You
though? That's like
guys-
the best story I've ever heard.
I don't know if I believe that.
Why?
What girls make friends? I understand like a dating.
Maybe
like,
through like work because they're both acting.
That,
like,
that was the only thing
that's
I could
what I
think
thought.
of. Like,
Yeah.
oh, you know, maybe they shared an agent
Come
or a
take my class
manager or
with me
something.
or
I'm in a
something.
workshop. Totally.
all right.
And remember, guys, Disneyland used to be the spot to meet up.
But you're from Orange County.
what?
Well,
Yeah.
no, but like I'm close by and like you can look dancing there. Like, meet guys.
Okay, well,
Oh.
Disneyland was not our spot to meet up
Well,
at.
it was a little
too far
It
for
was
us.
like, do you want to go to
You're
Disneyland
from
once every
Anaheim.
3 years?
Yeah.
Chappie's from
See, you
Anaheim.
know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
was that-
Disneyland was a spot.
Yeah.
That's where we did like our senior, what was it, like senior whatever
Senior night.
Graduation
we did
night.
that too.
Like they like rented out Disneyland.
Yeah.
What?
yeah.
did that too.
You didn't have grad night at Disneyland?
No, we had it at our school. It was kind of amazing though.
Oh,
not
I was
gonna lie.
I was just about to say you got gypped.
Yeah.
It was crazy amazing.
Interesting.
actually.
Yeah.
I
All right.
we got
Great.
locked in a gym
Disneyland.
for my grad night. Okay.
Sweet.
I feel a little bit of
Horrible.
resentment behind that.
Yeah.
I was
Catholic
too,
school.
David.
Where was this?
What?
Was this in Florida?
No, this was in New York.
He limits his time there, Jocelyn. Okay?
I do.
Sore subject, my bad.
Keep going, Jess.
To celebrate the launch of the issue, Ashley did an issue signing in Times Square in New York at the American Eagle store. Tons of fans showed up as early as 3 a.m. the day prior just to catch a glimpse of Miss Benson. She also did a press appearance at Good Day New York where she discussed her favorite flirting techniques and admitted she loves to prank around on set and tease the crew. Sounds like a fun girl to work with. This interview is available to view online.
Good Day New York. Check it out. Very cute. She looks amazing.
Love it.
And tell us about Tyler Blackburn.
So Tyler Blackburn sits down with Dana in Clever TV Studios. Dana, the little inquisitive, naughty reporter that she is,
I love that.
sat down with Tyler Blackburn and asked him about shooting his steamy scenes with Ashley Benson, particularly the infamous shower scene. He said he was very uncomfortable wearing only tiny shorts to give the effect of being naked on screen. He told Ashley how nervous he was, and he said she started cracking jokes and made it very funny, so he was able to put it at ease.
I love him.
I mean, wait, were you watching when Dana was talking to him?
No, I was like out of the studio. I was out of town that day, but she said he's just so cool, obviously so down to earth, and the interview is really funny. You have to check it out.
Well, I
'Cause
didn't
he's
see the whole
hilarious.
thing, but that one little clip, he was just so cute and candid
Yeah.
talking about
How
it.
do
He
you
was
check
like,
it out?
Clever TV.
Okay.
Check it out.
Give
Two
the
Bs.
web address.
YouTube.com/CleverTV with Two V's.
Yes, your number
You can
one
bet
source
I'll be
for all
watching
things
that.
young Hollywood. He just, I
He was
love.
wearing a newsboy cap at one point too. Adorable.
He's amazing.
Love him.
Love him. And last piece of news and gossip, Jesse.
Jocelyn gets ready for the Teen Choice Awards with Ashley Benson at her house.
What?
Sadly,
I know.
This
sorry.
was Dana, my co-host, but yes, she did go to Ashley's house to hang out with her while she got ready, hair and makeup.
That's fun.
Really, really fun. I haven't seen it yet.
How'd she
but
get that invite?
I heard it was awesome too.
Right?
I mean,
hey,
did Dana tell you about it? Dana can't
Yeah.
be here tonight. Sorry, we thought we'd say hi to Dana.
Dana, we love you.
What up,
We
Dana?
love you. She's busy being a glamorous rock star. doing
Dana said it was
something.
really fun. That Ashley's just so cool, down to earth.
Did they get their makeup
went
done
to-
together?
No, Dana just went over there and hung out with her while she got ready.
Oh, cool. That's
and her
fun.
hair and makeup team were there. Her stylist had just been there with all of her clothes. And actually, she said it only took like an hour for her to get ready.
No, I know
They
her-
worked on her and she was done.
I know her
Wow.
stylist is Taylor
Yeah.
Jacobson from the Rachel Zoe Project.
Oh, cool.
So I wonder if Dana got to meet her too.
She may have. I think they were like crossing paths, mostly hair and makeup.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so Dana will be here next week, hopefully, and
Look at the
hopefully she
heat.
can give us all the inside details of getting ready with Ashley Benson. Sounds
She looks
pretty nice.
great too. Love
Yeah,
her
they,
outfit.
they all look
Yeah.
amazing all the time. That goes without saying.
I know.
All right, that's going to do it for your. What's the day? August 9th.
August
That's going
9th.
to do it for your news and gossip for the week of August 9th. That's how disorganized I am. I don't even know what the day is.
Your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
All right,
That's
team.
pretty.
What are we thinking? What's going to happen? We've only got 3 episodes left.
Oh,
Anything troubling you that you'd like to see addressed next week?
Gosh, there's
They're going to
so
go to
much.
Florida.
I heard they're doing.
I heard they're going to spring break.
And they're going on spring break to Florida.
Is
Good luck.
Melissa gonna come back?
Go to
Where's
Cancun.
Melissa? Is she gonna come back from Philly ever, or is she staying there?
well, the coat's gonna play some sort of thing, right?
Yeah.
That's what we're thinking.
And when Sydney and I ran into her at Comic-Con, she did not lead us to believe that she wasn't going to be associated with the show anymore.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I assume she'll be
back.
making
Yeah.
some
Eventually.
appearances.
Maybe she's just.
I mean, is
making
she,
babies with Paul Wesley. I don't know.
Maybe it's not that job.
Hopefully.
well, I was just going to ask, is she having the baby? Jason or Ian's baby?
Oh yeah, I mean she's still pregnant for sure. I mean
I
she
forgot
was.
she was pregnant.
So she's
Right?
gonna,
Yeah.
be a single mom.
I know.
Well, it's better than.
Maybe
They got a
Ren will-
lot of money, that family.
They do.
That's true. Who knows? Maybe,
Maybe
she'll
she'll-
move back to Rosewood.
Maybe, or maybe she'll put the baby up for adoption.
That could
And
be
A
very
can
dramatic.
adopt it.
I
And
don't.
then A will
that would
adopt
be
it.
You think?
foreign.
You think A has paternalistic instincts?
Possibly. Who knows?
Anything else?
I think we're gonna hear from Caleb. Maybe see something from the mom, Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Ooh,
I don't know.
okay.
Maybe.
Could you
Someone's-
imagine if Catherine Zeta-Jones made an appearance on this?
As
Awesome.
Caleb's mom.
I think someone's gonna end up in the hospital again. I feel like it has to happen one more time.
Well, we've seen Hannah in the hospital. We've seen Emily in the hospital.
I don't
You
think this soon. Hopefully, we'll find something out about Mike and why he's so
Oh, that-
please.
why he's so
Yeah.
docile.
I think they're going to leave us hanging on Mike for a while.
You think?
Yeah.
So
I'm
did
worried
the
about him.
dad's brother
I think the dad's brother committed suicide.
That's what it
That's
seems
what
like.
I
So then
got.
how does the mom not care? That's my big concern. Like,
Because they're different
she
people.
had to go get her spoons.
She doesn't
Sorry,
want to
sorry,
believe
I
it.
keep forgetting about
I
the
believe
wanna
we've told
believe
you
it.
several times now about the
It's
spoons.
the spoons.
Yes.
Yeah, I from a parenting
me.
standpoint, you would just think that the mom would
Be-
intervention him at
Yeah.
some point. I mean,
like have him see someone, just anything.
yeah, he's a serial burglarist, and
Yeah.
he hasn't seen a therapist. Like, wouldn't that be the first step? Who knows? So hopefully they do
She
address
thinks it's
that.
her fault.
I want to know why he.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
so
so
she doesn't want to
sad.
like
Sad.
deal with it.
It's
Yeah.
not her fault. Poor
Very
Ella.
sad.
Do we think that Spencer's mom knows like why the dad was?
Yes.
Yes.
doesn't like.
Yeah, that's
Taylor
why
For
she
Swift.
sure.
Do we
Right.
think there was an affair? That's what I think.
I don't know. She just said,
Ooh.
but why would she include
Interesting.
Jason
Whole
in that?
family.
But we'll see.
Maybe he knows.
Because
Yeah.
he might know, and maybe Allie knew. Who knows? Maybe this is deeper than we thought.
Because we're starting to get more into the parents now.
Yeah.
I feel
Right.
like
She's
more
actually
and
they're
more.
coming back now.
Yeah.
So wait, so you think that Mr. Hastings might have had an affair with Mrs. De Laurentiis?
That's my guess. That's what I thought because like you don't be like get out of town unless you're hiding something.
Yeah.
A
And
very good point. And he
that's-
burned the hockey stick. So he's got
That's
some
permanent.
But it's a small
That's
town.
permanent.
If he had been having an affair, I feel like everyone would know.
And they already did that with with
right?
Aria's dad.
No.
I feel like that's
yeah,
too
that's
simple
true.
of a conclusion. There's something else going on.
Something else.
Okay.
Someone's
well,
running
could
a
be.
drug ring or something.
Who knows?
Oh my God, a drug
Drugs.
cartel.
A drug cartel.
We already thought about that as well. We already discovered that it was the dog that was in charge of that.
Some sort of prostitution ring or something.
I
Really weird
would
things are going
be
on in Rosewood.
elated.
Elated if there's a drug ring
have
on
you
the
seen
show.
the client list?
Yeah.
Jennifer
Oh,
Love
fantastic.
Hewitt.
Shout out to Lifetime.
She got a
Love
Golden
that
Globe
movie.
nomination
that,
for
yeah,
that. I'm not
was
the
good.
only one who
that was
loved it.
actually good. I saw that.
I loved that movie. I'm with
Yeah.
you.
Okay, so while we're
great.
talking about prostitution, let's
Yes.
go ahead and end it on a fun note.
Awesome.
Thank you,
Prosties.
thank you so much for watching us tonight. We had fun. We hope you did too. We will see you next Tuesday night right here on AfterBuzz TV. Good night.
From producers Kevin Undergaro and Phil Svitek, engineer DJ Jesse Janity, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. If you have questions or comments, be sure to buzz us at info@AfterBuzzTV.com. And you can find us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter by searching for AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz
you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.